You brought up Julian Assange, founder of WikiLeaks. What do you think will happen to him if he ends up in the U.S.?
Yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, obviously I believe in the rule of law, and in an ideal world, he would go safely to Sweden and, the women who have accused him would have their day in court, he would have his day in court, and justice would be impartial. I don't think that's what's happening in his case. I think that it's a global kind of manhunt to punish and silence a whistleblower, a publisher. Again, not a leaker, a publisher.
A publisher.
A publisher. I really want to stress this. Bradley Manning leaked the material, allegedly, and so he has to deal with whatever he's going to deal with.
You see Julian Assange as the publisher.
He is the publisher.
Like the New York Times,
exactly.
Similar to that.
Exactly. It's Dan Ellsberg is to Bradley Manning as the New York Times is to Julian Assange. Mm-hmm. And so I think that there's no way that he can have an impartial trial in Sweden, but quite apart from that, I'm very concerned that there's sort of meta-national pressure on Britain and on Sweden by the U.S., and there's some evidence of this. Andrew Krieg, who's a really good investigative citizen journalist, has documented a lot of this evidence that demonstrates that the intent is to extradite Assange to the U.S. and then have him be the highest profile, journalist in Guantanamo. And, where do you go from there? People have been there for 10 years without charge or trial. And I think that that's not just to silence him. Again, I think it's also to send a message to anyone else who might leak, compromising or embarrassing or problematic material about the United States.